Hello, hellos, filthy animals. Back again, and we've got game 2 with Vase the Warlord and ManedWolf. And they're playing on Orchard East, and as you can see, Vase has gone for 43rd, which is an interesting choice. Got some nice CQC for the forests on the sides. Has he got the CQC guys? Yeah, here they are. He's got them in B though. Alright, alright. So we're going to throw them in B for the forest by the looks of it. Do some work. Got good old sneaky officers. Sneaky officers. Superior rocks for holding in A phase with a lot of firepower going on there. He's very light on the numbers of infantry, only 12. And he's on a Maverick, so he's got most of his stuff coming in B. There's Tankos, Strafniki, more Strafniki, more Superi. So gonna be interesting here. A little bit of a gamble. I'm surprised he's not throwing in a Chernos in A just to help out with the numbers a bit. But it looks like he's just going to go for T-34 engagements in A, and KV to help out back up things as well, and T-34-85. Of course, we've got the IS-2s as well later on, might come in quite handy. SU-152's not the best map for this, but is good. If he manages to break through on a flank somewhere, he could lay down some fire, and if he gets pushed back from the flank, he's got some supporting fire to help him get back in there. AA, of course, not particularly good. 120mm mortars, that's all you get basically. And oh, these beautiful things, I do like these. So I really do like these things. So it should be interesting to see what goes on here. Let's go and have a look at Mr. ManedWolf and see what they got in store for us. And here we are in the Wolf's lair, so to speak. And a favourite of mine, I have to admit, 122nd. Really nice division. Lacking in recon cars, lacking in sort of fast transports a bit, but they've got cheap, cost-efficient infantry, bulked out with some really nice, these guys, the Sumi Poisid, or whatever they're called. Yeah, they do some nice work. Sturm Grenadier do a nice bit of work too. So they're looking pretty tasty, I would say. Cost-efficient infantry. You got the Krupp for dealing with potential IS-2s. A couple of cars of Pack 40s. The Lati, which can snipe some transports early on. So all looking nice. Surprised to see this thing in. I don't usually take this thing in. A 20mm on a truck. I guess 4 and 3 availability. I guess it's not terrible for, you know, lay down a bit of supporting fire here and there. Yeah, not bad. Not awful, I would say. Not fantastic either though. I'm surprised, to say the least. But flak furling will be able to deal the damage, and I guess the 20mm are just there to help it out a bit more. And the artillery tab is particularly good in this division. You get a lot of nice stuff going on. Don't know why he's bringing these. These are damn awful though. I think he should have put this in. For some reason he's put this thing in instead. I guess he just wants the numbers. But these are pretty bad. These things are really nice. Anyway, I actually like to take these in A, and I usually bump them up to get 8 rounds per minute without the radio, but we'll put them fairly far up, and you can make use of the AP as well if need be. And I got some smoke. I generally like those. In the air, you got nice range of weapons here. He's just gone for a medium resilience and a bad resilience in the fighters. No recon. Got the Stuka. Oh, they changed the name. It says Stuka. I've never seen that before. Oh, that must have been in the last patch you changed that. These things are good as well for head on any plane. It will take it down quite easily. Pretty brutal looking things. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not gone for double medium resilience. He just wants the bomb loadout. These have got 50k bombs, and these have got the 500k. So he just wants them to do the damage, so to speak. Anything else to note here? Not really. Not really. Let's get to it and see what goes down then. And here we are on Orchard East. ManedWolf on the right, and Vase the Overlord on the left. And looks like we got superior rocks coming to the centre. Interesting, interesting. I imagine it might be coming to this area. And we've got superior rocks in the south as well. I imagine we've got some in the north. No, just standard superior and Strafniki. So he's not looking to go crazy mad into here, whereas his opponent looks like he really wants to get in there and do some business. We have a leader in there as well. 20 mil. I guess it's going to come in there and help repulse some craft a little bit. But he's going to need a flag whirling out somewhere, possibly back here, to help cover both flanks a little if he can. Well, the centre and the flank. In the centre, Fusiliers, Sniper for some early snipes. Another 20 mil, or 220 mils in the centre there. Alright. I'm not sure what he's that worried about. Is it the Yaks? The early Yak bombers that can come in, I guess. And he still looks like he's still deploying in the south, so not making much of a push into here. No machine guns placed into here as of yet. Soon to be seen those, I would say. Oh, and of course, what day is it today? A little bit. Where are we? Oh yeah, so I imagine once I sent this recording out, it's going to be a week until we have the Duo League, which is going to be starting on the 4th of April. So if you're not signed up for that, then check it out. I will, if I find time, release a little video within the next couple of days about that, try to get some more people involved. Yeah, the European League looks fairly set up now. Anyway, we are away, and something I did forget to mention here. ManedWolf is on Balanced, and Vase is on Maverick. So, yeah, ManedWolf's going to have to hold on here, and if there's one division that's good for doing that, I think it is 122nd. They might be quite slow in a lot of their transports, but they've got enough fast transports in there to get into position to start with, and then make use of the cheaper infantry. And for the long game... Yeah, the artillery can come into play. It's got good air tab. It's all around pretty solid division in my opinion. Some Stugs, a card of Stug 4s as well. All pretty nice. I've never seen machine gun take this route before. That's interesting. Does that work? Is that a thing? I think the sniper is likely to get this machine gun in the centre. In the south, again, really poor deployment here by Vase. He's just let his opponent get away with this. He's been very aggressive, oh dear, what's going on here? Very unusual deployment. He needs to put them on this road to get into this area. He's already been ticked down. And yep, that transport does get taken out. It's a very unusual route to take. Superior Rock's very risky to go down this road, especially with such a slow transport, but looks like he might get away with that. Mistake here, big mistake here, just giving away 2 flags at the start pretty easily. In the north, what's going on here? His transports have been gunned down by the latter. The BA-10 might pick him off unless ManedWolf pays attention to this quite soon. Or the BA-10 is just going to run straight into it and get killed. Oh dear. ManedWolf looking really strong in the north now. I don't know, he's going to have to consolidate. Sit back here, I feel, for Vase. He's going to have to push somewhere pretty hard. It looks like he's really gone for the south hard. His infantry are in no man's land at the moment. The KV's coming up. If you get out into a decent position, just into this light forest here, and hold it there, should be able to stave off the Stug for a while. And get some reinforcements into these forests here. AT goes into here, then he can start to overwhelm this area. It's just a single tick, so it's not terrible at the moment. He's fairly secure in here. The rocks are pretty solid. He's got a leader in here as well. He's got 3-star packs out. And he's got some recon that's not quite in the church tower as of yet. BA-10 needs to sort of back off a little bit here. If he advances too far forward, the Stug will have him. Not that he knows that's coming. He probably didn't get eyes on that. Meanwhile, in the north, Strafniki trying to get in there, but they're just going to get obliterated by this number of infantry. The BA-10 just reversing in time to avoid the Faust, but I think the Shrek might actually get them. Strafnikov is there to help support. Just need some machine guns into these buildings here. I'll probably bring this one round on the hill, back down into the building. Move the BA-10 around as well. Need to get some infantry to this forest too. But we're back at a 12-12. So looking better. Strafnikov is now coming in. He's gained his flag back. Should be able to hold that fairly easily. And, oh, he did manage to take down a BA-10, but the M42s did take down that Stug. So it's a pretty bad loss for ManedWolf there. Now, Vase, the Overlord, needs to be reinforcing it into this area as much as possible. Take advantage. Needs a bigger AT gun out here if you can get one. Don't really think he has it in his deck, though. I think he got the Zis 3, I believe. And this is a pre-patch, so the Zis 3 is not as strong as it currently is at the moment. Yeah, it needs to consolidate here. He's just bringing in more armor. Yak. I guess he looks quite desperate to get back into this area. The Yak 9B will get its bombs off. Flak 20 is not going to do much to it. So repulse a little bit. I guess he's going to bring in a wave of infantry once the armor arrives up here and then try and clear this out. But there's a lot in there. Not that he knows that himself. Would be much better off investing in the south. If you make a breakthrough somewhere, keep pushing. Meanwhile, ManedWolf is recuperating. Looks like he's going to get back onto this flag. Superi rocks. Again, decent long range, decent close quarters. Sturm Grenadier, if they get onto the edge here, they should mop up this guy pretty effectively, especially with a leader there to help out and boost them up. Superi in the forest. Can he hold out here? At one star, it's not going to make much difference who gets the TNT off first, but he should spot his opponent first and get the TNT off. For some reason, he gets it off second, which is really unusual, but does manage to not quite wipe them out. It's really surprising. If he was static, he should have got the TNT off first, because they're both at... He was at 1 star, and this guy was not. Very unusual there. And I think this Pioneer will take him out. I don't think they get a chance to get the TNT off. Actually, they probably will, now I say that. No, he's falling him back. Probably a wise decision. Or it's mutually assured destruction, one or the other, I would say. Strafnikov is still in the open here, still alive, but being whittled down. KV getting really close here. Looks like the Shrek did get repulsed. If he comes back out, he might be able to get eyes onto this tank in time to get rid of it. More Strafnikov is coming in now. Just one unit at a time dripping into the north. It's not really going to help out. I feel like he would be better off putting him up into this area to just secure this ridge. And Sturmoviki Rocks wiped out on the main hill, but we are still at 12-12 here, so still looking okay. Still looking okay for Vase at the moment. I'd say he's making some poor decisions with keep on pushing back into here with just a single infantry and not taking advantage of his southern push. He's now backed this up with an AT gun, which is highly unusual. If he moves this down the road a bit further, can take out this Stug. That'd be a good idea, but need some more infantry in around here as soon as possible. But he's bringing out SU, more armor. Really liking his armor. Of course, he's got very little infantry in A phase, as we did see in his deck, so that is going to be problematic. Strafniki officers again, they're just soaking up these bullets. Not making the best use of these. And now we've got the Shrek. It's not quite in range for the tanks. It's getting dangerously close. All this infantry is pinned now. The help of the machine guns from the tanks. And they're all pinned. So the armor is doing a job. There's a Pack 40 coming up now. It's only a matter of time. As soon as he gets this out into this area here, it's going to be really difficult. That's why I say moving the machine gun across to here or to here would be more helpful for Vase. Or if he has another one, put one back here. I'm not sure why he's put the AA back here and he's not put one over here. There's more armor being deployed in the north at the moment. I guess he's thinking about the longer game and bringing in IS-2 to this area. But as you can see, these AA pieces takes them a while to repulse any planes coming in. They're not effective in dealing the damage. ManedWolf taking his time here. He's in no rush. He's got a single tick on. Slightly behind on tickets, but this is no matter at the moment. We're soon to be entering into B phase. Then we can see what Vase can do. I would say by the sort of between like 15 and 20 minute mark through the game, that is when we're going to see Vase make his move. Well, on this clock it's going to be at like the 35-30 mark. And we see the big artillery coming out from ManedWolf. Has he got radio in the area? No radio. Oh, he does have radio, yes. It's just in range. It will be able to deal with this AA piece. But Vase instantly moving his AA out the way. Looks like he might just keep it relatively safe there. SU-152 might get sniped if he's... might get a lucky hit on that. Zis-3 now moved up into this area. It is in the open though. He would really have liked to get into this forest and do the damage. Stug's going to get wiped by... I mean, the Stug is going to wipe out this M2A1. And the SU-152 if he doesn't move it. But really needs to get some infantry to here. And there goes the Pioneery. We are at 12-12. And Vase is gifting ManedWolf a flag on the hill here. He has managed to gain his flag back in the far north, and he's gradually managed to grind down this infantry. Like misplay here by ManedWolf. He just left his infantry in this area for a long time, and he got slowly whittled down by the machine gun fire of the tanks. But I think someone's going to get a Shrek in the face now. 2 tanks in here. They do get eyes on him. Are they going to pin him in time? They are. Very, very nice. Very bold move. But it has paid off for him. And now he's reinforcing with more tankos. Well, so his first lot of tankos, sorry. So looking good. Pack 40 did not get into position in time, unfortunately. Would be nice to put it up on the ridge here on the hill. Get it to shoot down into this area. The Stug is coming in to back up now. You may as well just keep going straight down the road. It has a good chance against these 2 tanks. Meanwhile, in the centre of the hill, Vase has gained his flag back. So he has got a single tick on, but Pack 40 looks like he's going to take out his T-34. Yep, he goes. So he's going to lose his flag again. A lot of tankos coming in. They're all coming into a very peculiar area. Very strange route they're taking, but they are protected. There's no AT gun on the road, so they're going to make it all the way over here. Are they going to run straight? They might run straight into the Panzerfaust of the Sturmgrenadier, or is it the... yeah, it's a Faust. In the south, meanwhile, A8 still being blabbed a bit by the artillery. Eventually it's going to get it. But he's got a good view on this support, resupply road. And he's still not brought enough infantry into here to help out. He needs some tankos in here really badly, and some Strafniki officers too. He needs to get the flags, get a double tick going fairly soon. But he does have time. He's going to get another flag in here as long as he's watching. Is he watching? He's not watching. He's just... oh, that's such a heavy loss. 2 really important units lost there, I'd say. The tankos in here. The half-tracks you can kind of afford to lose a little bit, but the tankos alone could have come through here and wiped this out. Now the Strafniki officers, they could probably do the job, but it's just a shame that that's happened. They might get surrendered. 1410 is on no for Vase. Is he trying to push through in the north? He's got the second flag up here now. There's a lot of infantry in here. Stug's managed to take out the T-34, but the KV is still around. Tankos just out of range there, and they're standing there just taking bullets to the face. Really unfortunate. They're going to go down for absolutely nothing here. Half track. Another Tanko coming in. So the flag has gone back. It's back to a 13-11. And Vase is not moving up these infantry just yet. We've got some mortars coming in. Big old mortars. Saperi. Another Tanko is coming round here. Meanwhile, in the south, it's looking really... looks really precarious here. Look at this. Look at this front line. My God. Yeah, it needs to do this a good old while ago. Get a Superior into here, unloaded, cleared out this forest. But Vase still looking alright. He's got the tick. Just needs to convert this to a double tick fairly soon. And then hold that double tick. He's not going to have much joy on the hill, it looks like. Unless his mortars do a hell of a lot of work. Picking off the MG42s is going to be really helpful. You can get through to these guys as well. Get some infantry into here. Could be pretty problematic for ManedWolf. He's got more artillery on the map now. He's invested in the long game. Just peppering this area. If he pins his superior rocks here, he could just push his Stug through and possibly take this out. Still no movement here. This is an opportunity missed, I feel. You could get some infantry into this area, start cutting off this reinforcement road, then take this building. Get AT guns into here. IS-2 into this area. But see 85-44 coming out in the south. Decent call in. The close range against the Stug though might not fare too well. And there's another one in the north. Can pop this just back here and try and get eyes onto this Stug. Can take that out. Focke-Wulf bombers now coming into play. I'm not sure which ones these are. These are medium resilience. I can't see. Manages to wipe out that tank. LA7 coming in, heading on with the Focke-Wulf. Ooh. And a 20mm is just doing enough work to repulse the LA7, which could go down here. If the Focke-Wulf gets a decent run at him, it's likely to go down. Looks like he's going to get a decent run on him, or not, yeah, yeah. Yes, he does. Back to 12-12 now. Vase really does need to make some ground up somewhere. Feel like if he takes his Stug out, it might encourage him to push further up here. And now we see some Tankos coming in onto the hill in here. Really good. The BA-10 has got eyes, but it might get taken out. Strafniki officers need to move forward and finish these guys off. The BA-10 could get the anti-tank rifle on him there. The Stug does go down finally. 13-11 is on. Now is the time to get that double tick going. The BA-10 does go down to the rifle, anti-tank rifle. Really unfortunate there for Vase. He's just not been paying attention there. These officers can take that flag. It's ready for the picking. Mortars going down to artillery fire now. They're both going to go down by the looks of it. It's a pretty heavy loss. These are fairly expensive at 90 points each. Why are they 90? Again, in some decks they are 80, I'm pretty sure. And T-34-85 has managed to take out the Stug there, but he's really close to the forest here. He's got to be wary of Shreks. His Tanko still holding... Oh, was holding onto that flag temporarily. Got it back again, slightly. More Tankos coming in. In the south. Oh, the Tankos have moved up onto the hill here. He did lose his Strafniki officers over here and the Tanko. But with the half-track support, they have a decent chance here. Smoke thrown down by the leader. Nice quick reaction by ManedWolf there. Sturmgren now moving in to try and take out these Tankos, but they will be met with combined force of these half-tracks. These half-tracks should be able to pick them off if they get decent eyes onto them. Looks like he's on the hunt for the leader at the moment. Not a bad choice at all. Still not making a move over here. SU-152 on the road. the Stug 4 could take him down quite easily from this distance if he just gets eyes on him. It's a really precarious hold that ManedWolf has in the south now. I am feeling that Vase is likely letting this game slip away from him at the moment. If he just pushed harder in the south, I really feel like he could have had a double tick on by now. He has managed to gain the flag in the centre now. The Tango's doing the job, finally getting to a decent position. Stug 4's in there to support, but it's too late. Might take out this half track, but other than that, not going to be much good. And the even the half track's going to survive there, very lucky. And he's got Auto Strafniki in the north as well. They should be good in their CQC. Tanko as well, and a half track. AA looks fairly set up in the north now, just needs to push. And again, here we see all the reinforcements coming down this road. He could have had an AA piece, AT piece on this road by now, but just not got around to doing it. The Stug 4, is he getting HD? HE shells by the SU-152, I believe, coming in for it. It will be able to take this Stug down eventually. Now he's knocked out the loader. One shot this Stug gets off though. This SU-152 will go down, as long as it hits. The frontal arm on the SU-152 is pretty low. Was it 70 or something? It's not much. Yeah, 70 millimeters. Krupp now on the road. Oh, it's not quite got eyes on the road, but that Krupp's going to stop all the reinforcements coming in down here. Will take out this T-34 as well. The double tick is still not on. And we are entering C phase. And the officers go down to the Krupp. And the flag is going to go down too by the looks of it. On the SU-152 still alive. Is he still going to take out this Stug? Oh, he's stuck on the... It's stuck on an incline, I believe. Yeah, it's stuck on an incline. It can't get its turret off. I wonder why it wasn't firing just yet. I just thought he's been really unlucky with the crits there, but no. Just needs to move this Stug forward a little bit and it will completely wipe this out. The Krupp will manage to take it down if he gets in position in time. I believe, what did we see coming in? Was that a bomber that came in to do the damage over here? He's eventually going to kill this Stug. Yeah, there he goes. He goes down just to AG fire alone. The Krupp is moving up, creeping, and now it's going to get the SU-152. And there's not a lot he can do about this now. Is it going to get shot off? No, not quite. Now T-34A5 is going to go down to the Krupp as well. Oh, gets side-shotted as well in there. He's managed to duck it behind the buildings just in time, keep it safe. The other one has repositioned round to the base of the hill here. Good idea. It needs to get this out into the open. The Krupp would still be able to get him from here though. Yeah, he can't really go anywhere out here because the Krupp's still got eyes on him. Grenadiers moving in with the Faust. They likely will finish off this T-34-85. The single tick is still on though. 20 minutes to go. Still needs a double tick. Still got time. But it doesn't look like he's traded particularly well at the moment. Yet losing the Strafnikis, they're very expensive units. Whereas everything on ManedWolf side, mostly 20 points. These things are 20 points, are fantastic units. They're going to clear out this forest fairly sharpish. 3 of them up against 2 superior. Should wipe them out. And yeah, this tank is going to get Fausted. He's going to lose all the influence back here. There's an AA piece coming in. I'm not sure why he's bringing in these AA pieces. We've not really seen much airplay from ManedWolf as of yet. Seemed like one Focke-Wulf bomber, I believe, and one Focke-Wulf fighter. That's all. Again, the AA is just... I mean, the artillery is just picking off the AA, bit by bit. The mortars might be able to answer back a bit, but he's got them firing... Oh my god. Yeah, this is game. This is game. He's going to completely overrun this area, possibly just run down and take this flag as well. Strafnikov is still sat in the building here, having a little I don't know, party or something. Not quite sure what they're up to. These 85mm, I just don't know why he's bringing these in. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. They have a good air threat, 122nd for sure, but the fact that it is just annihilated everything with the artillery, it doesn't, yeah, I just can't see the thinking behind it. Bringing him out to support your IS-2, but he's not brought out an IS-2, and now it's too late in the game to do so, because he's only got 80 points per minute. But all these guys have been pinned, but there's a leader in there to help them out. Focke-Wulf Bomber comes in for free as well, now that the AAs are pinned, or one's unloaded in the forest. So yeah, I think this flag is going to go down as well here. It's back to a 12-12 now, and I think it's just a matter of time before ManedWolf grinds him into the dust. Oh, it's 14-10 now. And soon to be 15-9. This is the power of 122nd. Very good grind division. Particularly good on balance, I would say. I've tried to play these on Maverick before, and they don't seem to do the job really as well. But on balance, they're a really good balance deck. So I think Vase, again, is promising opening. Aggressive start. Yeah, I say promising opening. Some poor choices in deployment here. Again, we are talking about new players here. And the reinforce, like bringing the machine gun should come around this road and unload into here, not down this road, because as you can see, got sniped by the machine guns and the sniper. And again, into this complex, you want to bring your troops down this road, get some early flames into here. You can even rush into this building a little bit if you're a bit lucky. But even after that, that issue with the deployment, he got into this forest. If you get into this forest, the first thing you want to be doing really, bring in more infantry and bring in, you know, machine guns and AT weapons and possibly an AA piece back here to help support any bombing runs coming in, or up onto the hill here even. But he was, I think he was distracted in the north, and to be fair to him though, he didn't know how much ManedWolf had brought into the north, because we could see there was lots invested into the north by ManedWolf. And so he just kept on dripping things in, thinking it would be enough, but it was not. Very quiet in the centre, which is unusual for this map. Every other part of the map has been active. All here. In the centre, almost nothing going on. The early artillery was a ballsy move by ManedWolf, but it's done the trick. Again, I'm not sure how worthwhile this was. But yeah, he's just wanting to pick off the AA. And we'll see how effective 3 of these things are now. I think one of these is going to hit. No! It's almost pinned. And does he have... He has radio in here as well. And these are just... This is going to get wiped for sure. Any second. It must get wiped soon. Oh, the Focke-Wulf's coming in to strafe it down. It's just a single tick now, but as you can see, Vase is completely collapsing over here. He's not got the points to make up for this. ManedWolf has got infantry in reserve, sitting in their transports all the way back here. And this is game. It is over. It is most certainly over. You see the effect of 50k bombs there? Just killed one hit point on this thing. It's better to strafe. Yeah, the bombs, they're good for like pinning a group of infantry. I think this has got like 8 50 kilo bombs if I recall. And there we go. The AA piece falls down there. And the AA piece in the south is going to go down eventually, once these Panzergrens get it in their sights. Stugfor's now moving up. And ManedWolf not even bothering to push into this building complex. Feels confident enough by the looks of it. The only place where you can expect attack from Vase at this point is in the centre. But he doesn't look like he feels threatened in the slightest. And that's game. It is game, isn't it? I think we're going to see this render coming in fairly soon. Yeah, 16-8. And yeah, he might have thought at this point he might have traded okay, but I think when he saw the swarms of all these guys over here, he might have thought twice about continuing. And now we're 17-7. Maybe he's one of those players that likes to play right till the end, but I think he will tap out soon. He's even lost control of the sky. He's got 185 mil still alive in the back here, but that's not going to last much longer. Yeah, this artillery's on it now. Maybe he's just hoping this can repulse the air. The bomber just flying around. It's going to bomb wherever it likes to bomb. Looks like it's aiming for... Oh, this is a 500 kilo. So that's gone. That's a bit of overkill there. It's even pushing forward on the centre now with the Stug 4. Probably going to see some infantry coming in, and there we go. He's tapped out. The other player was disconnected. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, he was out of that, wasn't he, for sure? Yeah, 2,000 points behind. Heavy losses. Delatil gets some really nice. Also, the Lati L39 gets some really nice snipes at the start there. After that, some reasonable trades back and forth. You can see here, Vase, this is a point where it's like he just needed to... He was in a decent position here, I think, like wiping out all these infantry. I think that was in the northern region. But he never jumped on the opportunity in the south. And then ManedWolf slowly clawed his way back into the game. Just trading efficiently. It is difficult to do. You get pulled back and forth across the map. It's always best to have a plan, stick to it, keep on pounding an area. If you see an opening, just pour points into that. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Because your enemy cannot possibly be everywhere so early in the game. It just can't be happening. Superior wiping out a hell of a lot of infantry here. Guess he got some nice surrenders in there, or a good shot with the TNT. SU-152, really taking out that Stug 4, that was really unfortunate. Surprised ManedWolf didn't notice that. He was stuck on the hill for so long. And for ManedWolf, say Latil, nice kills at the start there. And what else we got going on here? Pack 40, popping some things. I think the Krupp got some nice kills in. Yeah, 20 mil. The 20 mil got 2 planes. Wow. Artillery doing nice. Another Latil wiping out the half-tracks. Where's the Krupp? Mr. Krupp? Yeah, the artillery doing really well. There we go. Yeah, took out SU-152 and T-34-8544. A couple of units in transports. So yeah, paid for itself easily there. Okay, so that is that. I will see you for the next game, which I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I believe the next one I was looking at was Reese, but I can't recall who was playing. But we shall see. So, bye-byes. Thanks for watching.